What up, guys? Welcome to the channel for another vlog. It's your boy Fitted Rex. And if you're not part of the fam yet, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Today's gonna be a pretty dope one. We have Brittany, longtime friend. We've known each other for years. We've seen each other at local events, things like that. Another fellow Subaru owner, beautiful bug eye. I'm gonna drop all her information, stuff like that, in the description box below. And yeah, today should be pretty dope. Last night I asked you guys on Instagram, which I appreciate all the responses, some things that you want to know about her build, and just some questions to ask about other future vlog cars and things like that. So I appreciate all the responses. I think I'm gonna do that again, just because I like the interest that you guys gave and showed and stuff like that. But also other things coming up. We have the Memorial Day Bash, which is coming up, which is pretty dope. It's an annual event that we do every year. Unfortunately, last year we didn't get to host it because of COVID and stuff like that. But yeah, that's gonna be the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. So if you're not a part of our Facebook group, I'll link that below. Join it. It's a lot of great guys. We've been hosting the event for about almost 10 years now. So really dope. Shout out to Adrian from Fuddruckers for always allowing us, being a great host and things like that. What else? Subie updates, a lot of things coming, new turbos going on, new injectors, new fuel pump, a lot of stuff is coming. We try to do everything in one day, one shot, that way we can send it up to the dyno. We'll send it to the alignment shop, and then send it to the dyno, get everything dialed in, and yeah, should be pretty dope. But Brittany should be here in about 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll see her when she gets here and chop it up with her. Go back, chill with the fam. You guys know the vibes. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. Sounds like Brittany's here. I can hear the car. Let's check it out. Damn, my car is covered in leaves and crap. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. I'll tell you what, though. Having an FA20, you miss the hell and having that rumble. Ooh, look, it's spicy. All right. I see you sipping the iced coffee. You guys ready to see? Let's take a look. What's up, gangster? How's everything going?
Here, but
Nah, you're good. How's everything? How's the drive?
not bad.
All right, cool.
Around here second, I was like, oh, okay.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that. Yeah, man. All right, let's go head over to the spot and we'll grab some photos and then do all that stuff like that. All right, cool. All right, guys, we'll see y'all in a bit. All right, guys, so we're here at our first location. We'll be shooting a shot, I think, Patterson's car here, and like I said, a couple test shots of my car. That's mainly it, but Britt's here, car's looking great, driving great, sounds great. I do miss the Subie rumble. If you guys don't know, the FA20 motors have the equal length headers, so that rumble's gone. But yeah, so we'll grab some shots, ask a couple questions, get to know her, history of the build, things like that, and we'll see how it goes from there. But see y'all in just a second. Finally touched down at the first location with Brittany. It's pretty dope. I had some test shots here with my car just to see how things would look, and her car, per usual, is looking amazing right now. Well cleaned up and everything like that, and I think it'll complement everything to see. But it is a slightly busy street, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, so like I said, some of the questions that you guys answered for me on, or some of the questions you guys wanted to relate for me with her vlog today, we're gonna ask those questions and get right into it. Get out the way. Alright, guys. So yeah, we're here on a busy street, but we're gonna make things work. Some of you guys have dropped some questions for her on IG. No, she's not single. But the amazing, not single Brittany right now.
Oh dear.
So tell us about the car, how you found the car, what got you into Subarus, things like that.
So I've always been into Subarus, probably 12 years I would say. Would be so my first Subaru was a 2.5 RS that I had pretty modified. It got totaled at school, so someone rear-ended me. That was a fun time. So in its place, I got this car, which at the time was bone stock. A pretty mess that it was. The whole undercarriage was rotted. So, you know, a lot of maintenance happened with this car as well as a lot of modifying. So I've had this car probably 12 years, modifying it the whole time, me and my husband. And we've been going to shows ever since. Canada, Virginia Beach, anywhere in between. Hopefully make it down to Florida and at some point Vegas. So that is our goal plan.
That's what's up. So what's your favorite part about the car? I know a lot of things stand out. I mean, the color, first off. How did you choose the color? Like, what made you say, you know what, this is what I want to go with? And also, what's your favorite part about the car? One thing that you're like, you know what, I like this.
So what made me go with the colors, I wanted something show quality, something that will pop, something different.
Definitely.
It's not the paint from the GTR. It's not the paint from the Mustang. I get that question asked a lot. It is a custom color that my painter came up with. Okay. It was between this and the Midnight Purple from the GTR. We actually took a stock bumper, painted half this color, half the GTR color, and I went with this. It's the base is a Volvo black, and then the clear coat has gold in it. In between is our own mix that only my painter has a color for. Yeah. He said people ask him to paint cars that color and he won't do it.
It's good, it's good.
So, and then, you know, it is fully molded wide body kit. That's probably one of my favorite mods for this car that I've been wanting to do. The front is actually widened an extra inch to fit the big brakes that I finally got on this car, and the 3-piece wheels that I finally afforded for this car. So, you know, it takes time, but that's probably, if I have to choose, the exterior and the wheels and of course the big brakes finally are probably my my favorite mods. If you ever have the money for big brakes, it's night and day between stock.
Yeah, on these cars.
Yeah.
My first time in a brake car, I kind of just was like, yeet.
Yep,
Yeah.
I still do that, yep.
Alright, so we're going to get into, actually, let's do a viewer question. I read through this. Let me see. There was a guy last night, he asked me, well, besides other things like wheel specs and all sort of stuff
Yeah.
like that. What is it like having a car of this caliber and you're doing shows and being one of the few girls out here that's actually holding it down? What is that like for you in the scene?
It feels good. It does. I mean, you know, I made some really great connections, and I have the respect from the guys in the scene. They see a car show up with this caliper that they know that we built in my garage. And yeah, I had help from some shops like body work and things like that. That's not our forte. But everything else, from the air ride to the motor to the interior, you know, it's all been built in our garage. And I've been with my husband pretty much before I even had this car. So it feels good to be able to go to these shows, and, you know, everyone recognizes the car because they see it everywhere, from Connecticut, even, you know, making connections in Canada, going to Tuner Evo Philly, you know, making connections down there, even in Virginia Beach. You know, people notice the car and they start putting a face to the car, which is kind of my goal this year, is to finally, everyone knows the car, now let's know the person behind the car.
Which is dope, because that's what I try to do with the vlogs, because there's tons of times where you're sitting right next to your car and people won't even know you're the first owner
Yeah.
Or plenty of times where you'll be driving your daily and somebody won't even recognize you, but you know you've seen each other before.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of people recognize the car, but not really able to put the face behind the build.
Yeah.
Hopefully with the vlogs we're able to do that more, so when people see you, it's like, hey, what's up? I saw you on.
Yeah.
That's dope. Love your build, love the story behind it. So that's hopefully what we can do here.
And you know, I started my own brand as well as being the vice president of Tune Society, Fuel to Inspire. It started with a friend who wasn't a friend at the time, you know, messaged me and pretty much told me I was an inspiration to her to do her first car show. So that's kind of what I'm out here to do, is to be an inspiration for the females out there, not only the females, but also the males that are starting out nowadays, to kind of like, you know, either use my car as an inspiration or to be like, oh, I want to get on your level, how do I do it? And, you know, ask the questions on how we became where we are now. I mean, it took us 12 years. It may take someone else 5, but you know what, we got there and we're still moving forward and we still have goals on where we want to end up. And you know, we want to end up at SEMA. You know, whether it happens this year, whether it happens, you know, next year, but whatever year it happens, that's where we want to go with it.
All right, cool. So that's good, because I was wondering about Tune Society and, you know, the other things you've started, other chapters and other business and other endeavors, stuff like that. So as far as the car goes and being in the scene and holding it down as a woman and all that stuff like that, it's a great build. We do love it. Any other mods that you know were kind of like unique to you, or like was there like a certain inspiration that you saw that was like, hey, you know what, I kind of like want my car to be like this?
I wanted an overall build. Yeah. I never, to be honest, never thought it would go this far. Yeah. It had many different stages, from, yes, it was blue, to being on springs, to coilovers, and now on bags. It went through the 3 different stages of that. From having a theme to almost evolving with how the car scene is now. I didn't want full stands. I drive the car. I wanted to have a car that I could still drive, that was an overall build with motor-wise, with exterior. You know, even from judging car shows, I know what they look at. Yeah. You know, if that's kind of where I went with the build, the car show way. You know, I would like to maybe at one point put it on the track and see what it does, but not with these wheels.
RPF1, that's what we're here to do. That'd be dope. Let me see. So, all right, guys. That was Brittany. If you guys need any information or anything like that, or have any other questions for her, I'll be dropping all her information down in the description box below. Such as, you know, her businesses, Tune Society, Fuel to Inspire, even her personal IG. Creepers, stay out of it. But yeah, so let's go grab some shots and see what we can do with this, see what we can pull off, and see you guys in a little bit. All right, peace. Wraps up today's shoot with Miss Brittany. I want to thank her for coming out. And like I said, you can find all her information in the description box below. But I'm also having her tell you where you can find her at. Please show us some love, support. Once again, major thank you for coming out. It's a great day. Got some great photos. Tell them where they can find you at as far as everything in socials.
So you can find me at xxsubiechicxx on Instagram. That is my personal account. If you want to follow the build, me, anything, that's where you can find me.
Cool. All right, guys, and that's it. You all know the vibes. Stay up, stay blessed. Till the next time, peace.